the Daft Hour. Daft
Hey, you.
Who? Me?
Yes, you.
What?
What are you listening to?
The Daft Hour on CVFM.
That's right. Hey, yeah, welcome to the Daft Hour.
Welcome back.
It's been a little while.
It's been a very long while, so welcome to the Daft Hour. My name is Morgan Fantastic.
I am Bambi Rashid Indeed. I've added an Indeed.
And I'm Elvis Howard.
Yes, you are. So, yeah, welcome back. This is, how long is it since we've been on the show?
I'm confused. Probably about 6 months.
Has it been that long?
It's been that
It's
long.
been a while. This is technically show number 16.
Is that it?
Holy
Yeah.
cleft.
I know.
What time?
But we've been going about a year, it feels like, and we've only managed 16 shows in that time.
That's terrible.
We've got a few guests with us today.
How many?
We'll have to see.
Several.
It's like a revolving door today.
Couple of pints of guests.
It's too many going on today.
Yeah, I know. It's craziness.
So yeah, welcome all.
Yeah, welcome.
We've got a lot of smiles there.
Yeah, there's a couple of them at least, isn't there?
Yeah, they'll be dropping in and out of the show later on.
Somebody isn't smiling. It's you, isn't it? You weren't smiling.
I am smiling.
You've got a wonderful tattoo, I noticed. Well,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not a tattoo. It's
It's permanent marker.
permanent marker. Permanent marker's fairly permanent.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's not.
So
Actually.
that's like a tattoo then, if it's
yeah.
permanent.
She'll just hit it with needles. It'll make it more permanent.
Yeah, we'll just stab it a bit.
Stab it a bit. Yeah.
What's it
Stab
say?
it a bit.
What's it say?
It says Elvis loves Dunstable FC.
Two problems.
Dunstable FC!
Two problems.
Dunstable FC! Come on, you magentas!
There's three problems with this actually. That is one is the chanting there. Two
Yes.
is you've
very
spelt it
loud.
with a Z. And
Yeah, that's loves. That's how you do it. That's the cool thing. Elvis. L, massive red heart,
Yeah.
Z.
Yeah, all right, that's
Loves.
the cool thing. Beyond
That's-
you are
that's-
not the cool thing.
Well, I am now.
You are actually.
Yes.
You know what?
I don't see your
You've
Dunstable
converted-
FC tattoo.
You've converted me. I'm not
What
even going
league
to
do they
mention.
play in?
I don't know. I've never seen him play, to be honest.
I'm not even going to mention the
Seems
third
such a
thing.
massive fan.
They're called Dunstable Town now.
That's the third thing.
So I support what they used to be.
You support the concept of the team
I
rather
support
than
the
the team
concept.
itself.
Right.
Remember
Yeah.
when we did the concept?
Yeah,
It
that was a good show.
brilliant, wasn't
It
it?
wasn't. It was abysmal.
All
But
right. Well, the opening track
look at
there,
this.
was
Look at us all
All
here.
sat round a
Look at us.
table, eh?
the opening track there was Plush Goulash version of Frere Jacques.
Was that what it was?
Yeah, and this is a track called Birds and Brass by Gritty Baby. It's a baby that's been thrown out.
Quite
of
like it. It's very Sesame
Bus.
Street.
Yeah, you're very Sesame Street.
Thanks.
Oh no, you're a grouch.
Oh.
Yeah, sorry.
And I'm a big bird.
And you're the one
count?
with the long nose.
You're the alphabet.
I'm the alphabet.
What was it? Monstrositositus.
Monstrositositus.
Yeah, the one with the snout.
Yeah.
Oh,
The mammoth.
Yeah.
Snuffleupagus.
Yeah, Monstrositositus.
You know who lives inside Snuffleupagus? Whom? You know.
Oh, I do, don't I?
Yeah. Do you remember?
Tell me, whisper.
I've actually forgotten.
Right. Okay. We'll move on from that.
Danny Glover.
Right.
Danny Glover.
Okay, I was going to Google it.
Danny Glover lives inside Snuffleupagus.
Does he live or does he operate?
No, he lives in there.
So he doesn't operate?
No.
What?
Snuffleupagus operates it.
So he went from Lethal Weapon to
Sesame Street.
Like the best. So yeah, we've got a good show coming up. I don't really know what's on it, but
Nah.
it's going to be good
Of course
anyway.
it is.
So we'll start with Elvis's favourite part of the show, just because that's the kind of guy he is. Oh,
you dead business.
sorry, can't hear you.
It's lovely, this, isn't it?
It's your favourite part, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. I'm very excited, actually.
Have you missed it?
Sure, I'll come in at some point.
Morgan Fantastic News.
Orlando Bloom punches Justin Bieber right in the face. Woman left permanently dizzy after a fairground ride 1 year later. Thief caught making crab cakes in restaurant he broke into. Russian man master of ducks assembles duck army. Hand of God reaches out to a house in Kent. Man pushes Brussels sprout up Mount Snowdon using his nose. And panda stressed out by dancing grannies. I never usually finished. Seagulls.
Seagulls.
In the studio again.
Wait.
What we're waiting for? Is it the end?
Morgan Fantastic News.
Snooze.
Okay, so Justin Bieber punched a dude.
No, Orlando Bloom punched Justin
right,
Bieber.
whatever. Good.
That's good news.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Okay.
That's selfish.
What was the panda thing?
Panda. Oh yeah, it was basically a panda in China. And what are you laughing at?
I'm just really happy to be here.
I'm glad.
It reminds me of Christmas being sat on this table with loads of microphones.
Well, since it's Christmas, I'm going to give you a present.
I did mention Brussels sprouts actually.
This present is for you.
I'm sick of
It
this.
is the Tees Valley BME Inspiring Communities and Recognising Success Achievement
I'm not
2013
being funny,
winner.
Bambi, but that gets handed out every week.
I'd like to thank a few people for this.
Please do.
First of all, I'd like to thank my close
Can we
friends.
go through the news headlines once we?
Yeah, we will go back to that.
Bambi Rashid
You're welcome.
for being my rock. I'd like to thank the late great Morgan Fantastic as
What?
well for showing me how it's not done.
Anyway, back to the news.
What was it about your news? Sorry.
Which one? The panda.
Yeah, the panda.
Yeah, the panda.
Basically, this panda in China in a zoo was diagnosed with stress. They didn't know why. And
Right.
basically, it was because these grannies do a fitness dance regime every day outside his cage, and he just doesn't like it,
He doesn't like to see.
and it stressed him out.
Doesn't
So
like
they
to see
stopped
stretching
it.
grannies.
Basically, they stopped the dancing, they moved him elsewhere, and now he's not stressed anymore.
Oh, nice one. I mean, what? How did they diagnose as stress in a panda?
He just wasn't eating. He was lazing about. He's getting really angry.
Did he get angry at his family?
Isn't there like a little level on the back, but underneath the fur, if you brush the fur apart, there's like a little stress level.
Yeah.
Oh, like a thermometer.
Like a
but with
stressometer.
He had bags under his eyes, that kind of thing.
No,
What
he has
type?
black eyes. Could you really tell?
What type of
I
bags
think
was
they
it?
were bigger than normal,
Ah, like
Oh.
shopping bags.
like shopping bags. Yeah.
Like a bag for life, or just
bag
a,
for life.
Yeah,
Oh
The
my
really
God.
like hard ones.
that's called a box.
Oh yeah. Man pushes Brussels sprout up Mount Snowdon using his nose. It took him 3 days, and
That's-
it's for charity.
Well,
That's pretty good.
What charity?
Save the sprouts.
Oh, worthy cause.
Yeah, definitely.
Made about $3,000. Hand of God was a cloud in the shape of a hand over a house in Kent.
Excellent. Did they? I hope they put the lottery on.
It did look like that actually.
Yeah.
It was the big finger coming down. So God exists now because of that.
Okay.
Oh, not again.
Just for the time being. Russian man, master of ducks. Basically, he's got a duck army. And, he just all he does is
That man's quackers.
I watched a video of him, and there's all these ducks in a yard just running about crazily, and this guy just comes out of his he's on a farm, so he comes out of his barn and starts shouting in Russian. I don't know what he's saying, but shouting very loudly at these ducks, and then all of a sudden the ducks all form like a kind of V formation
Yeah.
and follow him into the barn.
They are clever dogs for
but
understanding
like
Russian.
military style. Like
That's
they were-
incredible.
the little legs were marching.
Goose stepping.
Yeah, similar
I
motion.
was trying to
Hang
get
on,
that one
mate.
in there somehow. You swine.
So I know the Russians were a bit mental, but apparently the armies are just ducks now. So I don't think we got that much to worry
So
about.
they're qualified onto full mental now.
Yeah.
Just a little bit mental before, but yeah,
Fully-
full on mental
full-on
now.
Duck mental.
And this one I quite liked. A thief robbed.
A what?
Thief.
There you go.
Sorry, I've got a TH list. And this thief
Doing well.
Fucking hell.
broke into a restaurant and decided to make himself a little crab cake dinner,
As you would.
as you would, and he even stole some alcohol. Apparently he was just about to sit down and have this meal when the police broke in. And apparently he was more annoyed, not the fact he was caught,
Couldn't finish
he
eating.
he didn't get to eat his crab cakes, like he slaved away cooking. So yeah, I quite enjoyed that one. And also, last but not least, a woman went on a fairground ride, and a year later she's still dizzy.
She should have got off then, shouldn't she?
She
She
probably
did get off.
Oh,
Did she? How many times?
Well, I'm not good at maths, but 365 days in a year, and at least 5 times a day.
Holy cow, monkeys! That's a lot of times.
So
No wonder she was dizzy.
yeah, that was the app.
Good. I like the news.
Did you?
Yeah.
I do.
Did you
I love it. I really do. I thought that was brilliant.
Really?
It was,
Because
it was really engaging. There was loads of interesting stories.
I don't like this. You're being
I'm
nice and
not.
very suspicious.
I'm not.
Usually, like, that's rubbish. Rubbish. My impression of
It's
you.
good.
Just going loud noises,
Don't smell absurd.
and it's the fact that you were quite nice about the whole of that news.
I liked it. I
segment,
really did.
it's put me on edge.
Don't be on edge, mate. Be
Oh.
happy.
I think it's time for the weather report then.
Oh, okay. So we've got
Not the weather report. I didn't mean that. I meant the traffic report.
traffic report.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's what's next.
We'll do traffic at 12 minutes past. Oh,
Okay.
we're about there now.
Okay.
Are you ready to sing the traffic report for us live?
Um,
I normally do it. I normally do a very good impression of.
oh, yeah, I'd like you to do it.
Okay. You
I'd
ready?
like you to do it. Usually do.
Yeah.
So.
Okay then.
Okay, so everyone out there who's stuck in traffic and needs to know the update, here we go.
Here we go.
And now, traffic news with Bambi Rashid on our traffic update.
Hi, I'm Bambi Rashid, and here's your traffic update. Don't go down the M1 today, cause you will be late. That's because there is an overturned lorry there. There's debris all over the place, and it gives you quite a scare. So be careful not to go down there today. The roads are looking pretty naff, they're looking pretty gay. That's the traffic update just for now for you and I. I'll be back in half an hour, see you then, bye bye.
That was the traffic update.
Yeah. Good. I hope everyone finds that handy.
It's very similar every week.
well. You know,
but I think that's the
this-
traffic's fault, not yours.
this
not
town
ours.
don't
Yeah,
change.
exactly.
This town don't change.
Yeah. So, what was? Have we got a guest now?
Yeah, we're gonna bring in our first guest, which is Dylan
Cromwell.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, Dylan.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I am absolutely, thank you.
Oh, excellent. There's an interesting thing people don't know about Dylan. In an average sentence, he misses out a word, which makes conversation quite interesting.
Unless you bring that up.
Oh,
I'm sorry, but I don't do anything of the sort, you complete head.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do that, but I'm just an idiot.
Yeah, you. Well, yeah.
I just say the wrong thing.
Well, yeah.
So
Quite up.
Dylan is a writer.
This is true.
Tell us about what you might have written.
Well,
Might
that's a bit of a curveball question,
Thank
because it's by an astonishing coincidence that I was here today when you were going to ask me about writing, because I wrote everything in this show and everything else in the world.
That's incredible.
That is-
Yeah, I mean, I've obviously had to work as a ghostwriter for many years.
Yeah.
Ghost Rider.
No, not Ghost Rider. That's Nicolas Cage. But I did write Ghost Rider as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like
No,
that.
I was a ghost writer. That's where you write, but you don't actually claim the credit for it. So you write. I mean, I did a
I
stint.
thought it was when you haunted a book.
No. Although,
Or a pen.
I've written. Although I wrote.
using that, it's haunted.
Well, I wrote this into the script so that you would say that
so
to
I'd
me
have
right
the
now.
ability,
So yeah, exactly.
the opportunity to say that.
Precisely. So yeah, I
a
worked
clever
with Edith Blyton for a few years.
Yeah.
I worked on the Famous Five. I wrote Secret Seven.
Yeah.
Then I went back in time and wrote some of Tolkien. I didn't actually finish all of Lord of the Rings. I mean, who actually has finished all of Lord of the Rings?
Well, that's it.
Well,
I never even
writing
finished writing
it,
it. I didn't need to finish writing it because no one ever finishes reading it. You see.
Yeah. Yeah, if you flick to the end of that book, you will notice a bunch of empty pages.
Absolutely, yeah. That's the bit where Peter Jackson decided to make a whole load of extra footage.
Yeah.
You know,
He
and
made
managed
that up,
to
didn't he?
span it out into
Yeah.
a 17-hour
There's
long
that new
film.
edition of the Lord of the Rings trilogy
Yeah, which
that comes with all the deleted scenes from
Extended
the DVD.
edition.
The extended edition. It's got all of the extra bits
I went to see it in
the
the
book.
cinema. It was like 7 years long.
Yeah, try reading it, mate. Try reading it.
Yeah. No, right. No, this came out last year, right? They've now got a boxed set DVD collection of how they made the DVD boxed set 10 years ago. Right?
book
of
form.
how they made the DVD box set of how they made the DVD box set of the original film
Yeah.
from the book. It's essentially 2.5 miles long.
Yeah.
The only person I know who's actually got it in their collection is Jules Holland.
Yeah.
Because he
Lord
lives in a
Jules.
corridor
Yeah.
2.5 miles long.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
And he's an avid collector as well, isn't
He is,
He's
yeah.
an
An avid-
2.5 mile long box set.
And corridors as well.
And
So
corridors,
he's
yeah.
he's got about 17 2.5 mile long corridors.
Yeah.
So he's actually got the first 3 box sets of the DVD set of Lord of the
so
Rings.
far.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
still trying to collect them all.
Excellent. Well, I understand you don't write in a traditional way. You don't use a computer. You don't use pen and paper. So how exactly is it that you do write?
Yeah. That's a very, very good question, and the answer is maths.
You write with maths.
Yes, I write with maths.
Okay, so how do
I
you
can't say that.
how do you actually write the maths?
Maths.
Well, okay. Okay.
Is this too? Is it quite abstract?
It's a little
I'm
complex,
failing
and
to understand.
and I don't really like divulging my methodology on the air, because then everybody would write everything. But I can give you a simple example of how it works. Okay, what's 2 plus 2?
That'll be fun.
Right. So then you've
It was
written a
what?
book.
Sorry, Bambi.
There you go.
And
That'll be fun.
So you got 2 plus 2. Okay, how about 7 times 3? What's 7 times 3?
21.
There you go. You've written
Oh,
a
I
book.
wanted
You see,
you to
then it
like-
becomes a book.
Sorry, it's 21.
I've missed out a few of the steps in between, but essentially you start with a simple sum like that, and at the end of it you've got an entire book.
Well-
and I just kept doing that until I'd written everything.
Well,
ever.
this is going out in the air, so technically now I'm a published author.
yeah, but you didn't
Congratulations.
write it though, did you?
Congratulations.
Are you-
No, because everything in
he
today's
wrote- No,
scripts
you-
was written by Dylan Cromwell.
Oh my word!
Yeah, well,
my
this is it,
oxen
because I did the maths
using
beforehand.
maths.
This is all pre-calculated.
This is a
Yeah.
head fart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's only 17 minutes past 5.
I
I'm
know. Yeah.
confused. I don't know who's written what.
We've got none of us, mate. Don't worry about it.
That's all right.
It's not us. It's not
I
us.
just don't want to take all the credit for anything.
Well, if you do, he's only allowing you to.
I see. I see.
Yeah.
You did actually co-write a book with the Crankies, didn't you? About the Yorkshire Dales.
I did indeed.
It was a pop-up one as well.
I have to say, Jimmy Cranky was a complete pain
Yeah.
to work with.
Yeah, I bet.
He was. It is a he.
Yes.
Jimmy was really, really obstreperous and very difficult to work with. Lots of tantrums.
Yeah. I bet, yeah.
But I wrote all of that into Jimmy's life story as well before he died. So it's my own fault, because if
Yeah.
I hadn't written that into his autobiography
Yeah.
before he died,
Wouldn't have
then
happened.
yeah,
Yeah.
there you go. You see,
That's interesting.
Incredible.
yeah, Jimmy was a pain.
Was there not a song off the back of that was produced? Off that book.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They did. There was a
Oh,
whole.
it
They
was
were
The
Cranky.
Edge.
Cranky Goes to Hollywood. Yeah. It was.
Yeah.
It was. It was like. I think it did very well in the glam scene. The scene like sort of like it was. It got a lot of airplay down Canal Street in Manchester.
Yeah, not
Yeah.
surprised.
But the Scottish accent just didn't carry well throughout the years. It
No.
didn't work on that
No.
track.
That's a shame.
Yeah. I really regret writing it now.
Well, not everything's a victory, is it?
Well, no, I mean we've got this radio show here, right? So
Yeah.
this is our chance to turn it around, right? And this is my way of getting of giving something back, to apologise for Cranky Goes to Hollywood.
Excellent. I'm going to play a track now.
Ooh, which one are
And I'm
you
going to play a track basically to, celebrate this occasion.
Excellent. What is the
I've
track?
got the squeaky chair again. You'll find out, okay?
Okay. Does that mean you don't know?
No, I've picked it.
Have you put this from?
I
this is
plugged
one of
this
your-
from my
the
from my
place.
imagination.
Shoot it into our ears.
It's to celebrate the return of all of us.
Excellent. Come on, let's hear it then. That is well made.
knew you wouldn't like it.
Awful. I'm glad. Turn it off. That was really poor.
Why did you not like that?
It's just naff, isn't it?
Why is it naff?
Because it's not very good.
What's naff about Thin Lizzy?
I don't know.
That was Thin Lizzy
I didn't enjoy it.
Hey,
with Boys Are Back in Town.
Yeah.
I thought it would commemorate this occasion,
it's a
Bambi,
very, it's a very nice
You-
sentiment.
you
but
foul soul.
It was awful.
Just trying to bring a bit of joy to this room.
You failed.
And to the whole of Teesside, but your sourpuss attitude has brought us all down.
where
thanks for that.
is the whole of Teesside?
Just around.
Just
roundabout.
around.
End of the
on
end
a
of the street.
roundabout.
It's on a roundabout.
Yes.
Right.
Awesome.
Mm.
Come on. What feature have we got next then?
Apparently it's just Elvis's heavy breathing.
That's not very nice.
I've got a
Put that track back.
deviated septum.
Oh,
I was going to put that Thin Lizzy track back on, but I don't know what
No.
they've done on the system, but when you've played it, it deletes it.
Good.
So you can't
forever.
You
That
can't do
track
the- can't
will
do the
never be heard again.
can't do the traffic report again.
Oh heck!
That's really what. Why is this happening?
I don't know. I'm not Mr. Technology.
You have to. You'll have to sing it a bit more live than
Yeah.
we did
Oh,
last
all right
time.
then.
Yeah. Okay. So.
How dare you?
Oh, we got a new jingle. It's 7 minutes on.
Unusual animal friends. With your host, Morgan Fantastic.
Oh,
Yeah,
that-
that was it. It was only a short
That
one.
was lovely.
Yeah. Play it again, or has it deleted it?
It's deleted it.
That is ridiculous.
Oh, we used to play the weather one about 8 times.
Oh yeah, what are we gonna do
That's
without
half hours.
repetition?
Oh no, I can put it back in.
Oh, is it just you being a silly?
Oh,
Why don't you put it back in when you're running a tune later?
Yeah.
Unusual
Oh.
animal friends.
There
With
we
your
go.
host, Morgan Fantastic.
Come on, let's hear this then.
I've worked out how to do that then. So, basically, my unusual animal friend story is from last night. It's happened, and it's not
this is a current one. This is
current
this
affairs.
Wow.
And basically,
Straight in.
I couldn't sleep last night, so it was a bit warm. So I ventured
Oh.
outside.
All right.
Okay. What were you?
I
thinking?
thought you'd done something sick.
No, not with an animal.
I did once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did they like it?
I don't know. It couldn't talk.
It
was a pig.
It could. It just chose not to, and it never called.
Out of shame.
That's true.
So I went outside, it was a bit warm, and I saw this big thing walking about. And at first I panicked because I thought it was a giant rat.
Wow.
And I was a bit like, "Ugh." But anyway, closer inspection,
Yeah.
and it was a hedgehog.
Aww.
And it potted around, and I literally watched it for about 20 minutes.
How do you know it was pottering?
It told me.
Oh, it was. So it was de facto pottering then. It actually said this is.
Well, I don't know
pottering.
if it was because I was overtired or maybe this was a dream.
Yeah.
But he did speak, and we shared quite a lot of stories about our lives. We bonded really
Yeah.
quite quickly over 20 minutes. And he was like, "Right, I'm off, mate. Got to get these slugs in while the weather's still wet." And
Yeah, of course.
I was like, "Well, mate, I need a bit of sleep." And I haven't seen him. And I didn't see him this morning, but he was a lovely, lovely guy.
Did you not like stop to have like a chat about Noam Chomsky's anarcho-syndicalist work reforms?
No, I just asked what do worms taste like, really.
So I guess
just
just
generalised hedgehog questions.
I guess socialism in the
Hedgehog
modern world,
based.
meritocracy just didn't come up then.
No, I just said, what's it like to have loads of spikes on your back?
Yeah.
Like loads of them.
Careful you don't stay out in the sun for too long. You might burn.
Yeah. Stuff like that,
Stuff like
really.
that. Get back under that hedge, you hog.
Yeah. He didn't like that.
No.
No, he-
So in this
that was a-
unusual animal friend story, you're the other animal.
You're the other animal, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I put myself down a little bit, but it was more so to just speak about how great I thought
I
this
don't
hedgehog
think you've
was.
put yourself down. I think you've rose the hedgehog up.
Yeah, to the level.
Yeah.
So that was that. And that happened.
Good.
Okay?
I'm glad that happened.
I am.
I am very glad.
I feel
that
warm and fuzzy inside,
Dear.
like an inside-out hedgehog.
Unusual Animal Friends. With your host, Morgan Fantastic.
Thank you.
That's you.
Right, our next segment is called Today's... Well, no, it's Whether You Like It or Not.
Oh,
It's
excellent.
Today's Weather.
We've got a new guest presenting the weather.
Excuse
Guest
me.
weather presenter.
Yeah, we've got a guest in today. Who is it?
It's Billy Connolly.
Excellent. So, we will play the jingle and then he will introduce the weather.
Today's made up weather sponsored by a cow, a chicken, and David Attenborough.
The blue-faced, snub-nosed, golden snow monkey.
Fire away.
Hello, how you doing? My name's Billy Connolly. It's great to be here in Middlesbrough. How y'all doing? I really appreciate being let on the show, you guys.
Oh, thank you for coming. We really didn't expect that you would.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I'm a little starstruck here.
I mean, well, you know what? I was just on my way through Hartlepool and I thought, you know, a place I've not been for a long time. I mean, I've been all over the world and I've never seen Middlesbrough up close. And you really have to come down here and see it for yourself before you really appreciate just what a wondrous place this is.
It is. We do forget about it sometimes.
I'm starstruck, I
living here.
really am.
I'm speechless.
I actually got something I have to tell you, boys.
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
I actually had an ulterior motive for coming and doing the weather here today.
Yeah, well, you haven't even done the weather yet.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, no.
okay. Will it shut you up if I just do the weather?
Yes, please.
Go on, Billy Connolly.
Do the weather. Do
Do
it.
the weather, Billy.
Do the weather.
Go on, Billy.
Weather.
Okay.
Weather.
Oh,
Okay, well, starting in the north, there's going to be some rain. And a little bit further south, there's going to be a bit of rain.
Okay.
And as you go further down towards the Pennines, it's rain.
Right.
And if we just jump across the world and take a look at India at the moment, it's rainy.
Right.
Really rainy.
Right.
It's a lot of rain.
I suppose there's a bit of a dark cloud over your life at the moment, Billy, after the Parkinson's and the prostate cancer.
That's a lie.
Oh, was that a big joke?
Yeah, well, you know, I've been trying a little something. People don't come see my stand-up shows anymore.
It's because you're not standing up
I
anymore.
got like 3 people at my last gig, so I tried just telling a wee fibby. I did it on my website and I put it on my Facebook. I told everybody all kinds of stuff. Last week I told everybody I was Darth Vader. I was like, Luke, I'm your father. Nobody believed me.
I'm surprised. So what was your ulterior motive?
Well, thanks for the weather anyway.
Yeah, thanks for the weather, Billy Connolly.
Well, I know it's not much, but you know, it's just rain. It's rain.
What was the ulterior
No,
motive?
he's going to tell us now.
Okay. Well, I have a very good reason for coming on here. I mean, I know you guys have got a lot of listeners out there, and I really need to kind of...
Are you lying again, Billy?
I really need to get on to the biggest, soapbox I could find, and tell you people out there, I need to say something. It's been on my mind for some time now.
Yeah, go ahead. This is the perfect platform to do it.
This message is for all of the other comedians out there who are making travel TV shows instead of being stand-ups.
I'm with you there.
I can't go anywhere without running into Stephen Bloody Fry or Paul Merton. Everywhere I go, I tried to go to this little place in Azerbaijan. It's like in the middle of nowhere. I found this beautiful little village full of like native people. And who was there?
Go on.
David Mitchell.
Oh.
David Mitchell, he's there, and he's making a TV documentary and talking about these people. And I just want to go and sun myself and just chill out. But there's too many comedians just out there making TV shows.
Michael Palin,
Michael Palin's
Griff
out
Rhys
there.
Jones.
Griff Rhys Jones is out there.
Ross Noble.
Bill Bailey. They're all going out there doing that now.
Morgan
like.
Fantastic.
Morgan Fantastic did that one, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that one. Actually, I don't. What was it about? I can't remember
Where
it.
did I go?
I just remember seeing you on the telly.
I was in Whippy.
Did you go to Whitby?
Yeah.
For an ice cream?
And he wrote in his
Fish and
diary.
chips.
You got the Dracula experience.
It scared me.
The final straw came for me, guys, about 2 weeks ago when I was doing a tour of the of Auschwitz and you know the concentration camps out in Germany there, just trying to see what really happened, you know. And Lily Allen was there
No.
in her full heels and a wig, and she was mincing about, talking about anything and everything in front of the camera, and I was like,
you sure that wasn't Keith?
no, it was definitely Lily
Oh, right,
Allen.
sorry.
Her dad works at Middlesbrough College.
Keith Allen.
Is that true?
I wouldn't know anything about that.
No.
No, he
So,
does.
I just wanted to say, you know, if you're out there and you're listening to this show, Great Rhys Jones, Paul Merton, Ross Bloody Noble, stop going and spending all the BBC licence payers' money and going out there and making TV shows about yourselves.
So
Because that's what I do.
So effectively, Billy.
Well
hang on,
done.
hang on.
Thank
No,
you,
round
Billy
of applause
Connolly,
for
for the weather.
Effectively, though, he's just telling people not to go on holiday.
No. He's telling people not to take his job.
But people like to. Other people might want to.
Write
You
it down.
You can go on holiday, just don't.
Pick up your pen.
Just don't.
Yeah.
Write to your
write
MP,
it-
write
it
to your
down.
MP and tell your MP that Billy Connolly is the only person allowed to go
There you
out
go.
and make TV documentaries about travelling
Okay.
on his Harley.
Right. Okay. Thank you very much, Billy. That was the news.
You didn't even say anything great about my purple beard today.
Today's Made Up Weather, sponsored by a cow, a chicken, and David Attenborough.
The blue-faced,
Never doing that ever
snub-nosed,
again.
golden snow monkey.
The mic's still on.
Good.
Thank you, Billy.
Thanks, Billy.
Really hurt my throat.
Really hurt Billy Connolly as
It
well.
did hurt him, yeah. Right, we're going to play a track now. This, I believe, is another Plush Goulash song. This
Which-
is Les.
Excellent.
I've got a monkey and his name is Les. It wears a blue tie and a bright red vest. It ain't my father and it ain't my mother. Shat on my sister and killed my brother. Goddamn, he can dance like Michael Jackson. Goddamn, he can move like a Mickey Jackson. Goddamn, he can dance like Michael Jackson. That's what makes him great. That's what makes him. That's what makes him great. He sits around and chews on my clothes. He farts and giggles and picks his nose. He doesn't like me and I don't like him. He's eating all my food and I'm getting quite thin. Goddamn, he can dance like Michael Jackson. Goddamn, he can move like a Mickey Jackson. And goddamn, he can dance like Michael Jackson. That's what makes him great. That's what makes him. That's what makes him great. I try to stand up to him, but he's 9 foot tall. And I'm not very big at all. But one of these days when he's sleeping in bed, I'll get me an axe and I'll chop off his head. Goddamn, he can dance like Michael Jackson. Goddamn, he can move like a Mickey Jackson. Goddamn, he can dance like Michael Jackson. That's what makes him great. That's what makes him. That's what makes him great. Sometimes he hits me and slaps me around. He wakes me at night by making this sound. He smashes my house and destroys all my things, and nobody can stop the destruction he brings. Goddamn, he can dance like Michael Jackson. Goddamn, he can move like a Mickey Jackson. Goddamn, he can dance like Michael Jackson. That's what makes him great. That's Michael Jackson. And goddamn, he can move it like I make it gay. Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson,
Welcome back. I've got a shout out to do. Some people listening today. We've got Kate and Jean Burnett who are listening in their kitchen.
Beautiful.
For support. So hello, and Jean. I hope you've got some cheese strings. I am hungry when I get back home.
Jean's cheese strings.
I wouldn't
Jean
mind.
strings.
Jean's strings.
I wouldn't mind a cucumber sandwich. That's what posh people do.
Well, that's a
isn't
bit
it?
pushy.
Yes.
It's a bit pushy. That,
cucumber sandwich.
Ooh, and with the crusts taken
How
off.
would you chop up the cucumber?
With a knife.
Excellent. Move on.
Where are we transmitting from today? Herod?
We are. I don't know. Where are we transmitting from?
I thought you told me.
Which one was it? Was it the first or the second?
The second.
I think it was the second.
Oh, actually, I can't remember which one the second one was.
Well, what was the first?
It was a nun's left rudder.
All right,
transmitting
a nun's rudder.
Was that the
Nun's
PG version?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Nun's rudder.
All right. So we're going to move on. We've got a segment
It's not a segment, it's some advertising.
Oh yes. No, that's after the segment.
Okay.
Don't disrupt my
We've got
flow.
It's a man.
show, man.
Don't disrupt my flow, man.
You're messing with my show, babe.
No, we'll do that after.
Right, I got the order wrong.
Okay. So this is.
I couldn't be a waiter.
Yeah.
Dislike of the week.
Do you need some time to think of one?
No, I'm good.
Are you good? Do you want to start?
Yeah, I don't like wet socks. Nobody out there does, but I need to point it out because I've got wet socks now.
Why? Did
Because
you
I
wee in them?
wore. Yeah.
He wet himself.
Alright then, you've discovered my secret. I wet my socks. On purpose, just so I'm grouchy.
You do.
I do.
Do you not urinate on your socks before you put them on, just in case of jellyfish?
Yeah, well, you know, it's.
How does that work?
It's
Well, once you've been
preventative.
stung, you just squeeze the sock out over the
Who's
sting.
the guest? No.
What? You don't just squeeze it over the jellyfish then,
Oh, it's
because that'd just
Dylan
be
because-
rude.
Oh yeah, you
Dylan.
don't squeeze urine from a sock over a jellyfish. That's not right.
Not unless you obviously arranged it with the
Unless
jellyfish
it's been
previously.
pre-arranged with
Yeah,
the jellyfish.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A pre-arranged sock
Soaking.
urine
Yeah.
sprinkle.
Good old soaking.
Oh, sorry, I was just confused who the guest was.
Oh,
again.
we've got Dylan Cromwell with
Oh,
us
we've got
here,
Dylan
yeah.
back, right? It's just
who's written
swapping.
everything we're about to say.
And they all look
and
very
have said.
similar, and that wasn't a racist thing to say. I'm just saying, I'm confused of who's who at the moment.
Right.
So, yeah,
That's your problem.
Yeah, you're racist.
wet socks anyway, that's what I don't like.
Okay, well, yes, I agree. El Herod.
I don't like being warm and feisty, which is a problem for me quite
You are-
often because I'm a huge gentleman. The last 3 months, I've done.
Feisty.
Yeah, and wet.
Coarse.
Socks?
Oh, it's coarse.
Socks as well?
No, well, everything.
Oh, right. 10 times
It
worse,
starts in
isn't
your shirt and travels down to your socks.
That's it, exactly.
Yeah.
Ooh, so you're like a walking river.
Yeah, like a waterfall of sweat, all down my breasts and belly.
Do you prefer the winter then?
No,
No,
just like that.
as long as I'm in a comfortable position
Spring.
in the summer,
Okay.
I'm happy.
Like in space.
If I was in space where no one can hear you
On all
scream,
fours?
on all fours in space is the perfect position for me. That's where I want to be.
It could happen yet.
Well, that's very true.
Just spinning around.
Well,
yeah, well, it would be better to
if this
do.
nun takes us up
Yeah.
into space, that'll happen.
Yes.
Yes.
The nun.
The nun.
Cromwell? Is that your name?
Yeah.
Oliver Cromwell. What's
No,
your...
Dylan. Show the
Dylan.
man some respect.
I know.
Yeah,
you-
I wrote.
Sorry.
It's all right. I wrote that in.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
you made
of
me
course,
say it.
Yeah. It's all
So,
good.
Oliver Cromwell, what dislike?
I dislike yesterday.
Okay. Any particular reason?
Yeah, all of the reasons. Yesterday is it's, well, let me put it to you this way.
Okay.
Tomorrow, anything could happen.
No, I'll let you finish.
Right, okay. So tomorrow is a whole universe of possibility. The chances of different things happening all have different probabilities. They all have different chances of happening. Yeah? Everything from yesterday has already happened, and therefore is zero possibility for any of it changing.
Yes, for the
So,
better.
Or the worse. I just don't like the idea that I can't change yesterday. And I've really tried. I mean, has anyone ever tried changing yesterday?
Can you not just edit what you did?
I
you
tried. I tried, but then I have to do it like a repeat. So I kind of like have the same day again.
So it's the same thing.
Yeah, so I
twice.
try to do the same thing as I did yesterday and do it slightly
Yeah,
differently.
yeah.
I've been doing that all my life and it never seems to work out.
Yeah.
That's a horror of a problem.
That's
isn't
why
it?
I don't like yesterday.
Well, tomorrow's Thursday.
Yeah, well, I love Thursday. Tomorrow's great. It's fantastic. But
Fantastic.
then it'll be Friday and Thursday will be terrible.
No, do you mean?
Oh no.
So, well, that's
Quite a predicament, isn't it, really?
So, wet socks,
I'd
hotness,
hate to be you.
and yesterday.
Yeah.
Right, and yourself then?
I don't like the sea.
Oh,
Alright.
what?
Because you get wet socks.
Because you put your socks in it.
No, I don't trust it. I don't understand.
It's not like it sneaks up on you.
It's full of evil.
It's full of evil. It's massive. You don't know
This
what's
is a
below you.
tsunami.
Yeah,
I suppose it
that's
doesn't
evil.
sneak then, does it? It's
No.
more sort of like waving right at you.
Yeah, but
no
that
pun
doesn't-
intended.
But that doesn't.
No, pun
happen all the
intended. Change my
time.
mind. I intended that pun. 1 point.
Okay. But yeah, I don't trust what's in it. A lot of horrible
Jellyfish,
things that goes
sharks.
into teeth.
Yeah, some of those sharks come from pretty bad neighbourhoods as well, and you kind
And the
of
worst thing about it,
You always know which way they wear the cap, don't you?
yeah.
And sometimes they just fight the jets, though, so it's alright.
That's true.
and tornadoes,
Yeah?
Sharknado.
Underwater tornadoes are the worst.
But I just don't understand how half the ocean we haven't even explored,
Yeah.
and we don't know what's down there. Could be anything for all we know.
Could be a small family of like little fish
Could
that
be
look
a
like
portal.
Kilroy.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
The Kilroy fish. No, they've discovered it.
Have they really?
Yeah, they discovered the Kilroy fish.
No.
Found that it only lives in disposed IKEA shelving units in the sea.
You
IKEA's
are
in the
shoving
sea
your
as well.
fist up my nose.
Yeah, it's really strange, but I don't know what it is. They've tried it with MFI cabinets,
Right?
and Argos ones,
Right.
but only seems to like the IKEA ones.
That is a strange underwater
pack.
creature, isn't it?
Yeah, well, they're assembled because it'd just be wood, but they're quite like.
I think you'll find, either you'll find, gentlemen, if you go to the bottom of the deepest ocean, you'll probably find a TV comedian down there making a documentary about himself.
Yeah, probably.
yeah.
That's what Billy
Maybe
was so
that's-
upset about.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Jimmy
maybe that's
Carr's underwater
Maybe that's what's next for
Adventure.
crap.
Yeah, absolutely. The best thing about that show is that Jimmy Carr can't actually breathe underwater.
Yeah.
So while he's making his final joke, he just glugs. And that's the end of it.
That's a way to avoid tax, isn't it? Living under the sea.
It's a great way to avoid tax.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But you'll find SpongeBob down there. I think if you go further down, you will eventually find SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's Bikini Bottom where he lives.
Yeah.
I've been past it, but I've never been in the pineapple.
You stare though, don't you?
What?
Actually,
You
Stare at the pineapple.
I
beyond,
do.
Bikini
I'm
Bottoms.
quite envious.
Beyond that, I think it's elephants all the way down, isn't it?
It is elephants all the way down.
No, there's other stuff that it hasn't
There's a
even
turtle's
discovered.
back and then elephants
it.
all the
Sorry,
way
You
down.
I
could
get
say
this
a
the wrong
word
way
and
round.
it would be wrong because it hasn't been discovered yet. So how will you know?
Oh, you got a valid point.
He's got a coating of future slime over his eyes, haven't you?
Yeah, I had that added by our corporate sponsors.
Oh,
You have
yeah.
a coating of future slime all
Yeah.
over your eyes.
Yeah.
just one. So I can only see the right hand side of future,
Okay.
not the
Yeah.
left.
That must be really great when it comes to being yesterday.
Yeah.
Well,
I hate yesterday.
yeah, but no, it doesn't really help yesterday.
Just got
It
another
just
shout out.
helps the right of tomorrow.
Just got another shout out.
Is that it?
Apparently, Jean Burnett says we all sound very grown up. So can we all do our silliest noise, please, to defeat the purpose of what she said?
Jean. I know what colour panties you're wearing, Jean.
Wow!
I don't think that's what she was meaning.
Jean.
My name's
I
Jean
said-
and I'm a driving inspector.
I meant childish, not.
Oh, sorry. I thought you
Abusive
said
messages.
sexy.
No, I didn't say sexy. I said childish.
All right then.
Like
I'll do-
or something.
Hey, horse manure.
I didn't like that.
I can't.
That's
I
my.
can't.
Do you know what? That's my new dislike of the week. What just happened there?
Yeah.
Because it reminds me of the Chipmunks.
Well, why doesn't everyone just do the 80s power arm?
Come on.
Do that for the rest of the show. Now,
That'll be my dislike of the week tomorrow.
Yeah. It's Thursday tomorrow, everyone.
Right, we're gonna got some adverts now from
Power
our
arm.
sponsors. So
Yeah.
while these guys are working out, and
Power arm.
Power arms.
Bear in
Bring it
mind
on.
that these sponsors paid for my future slime on my right eye.
Okay.
And if I do some more, they're going to pay for it on the left.
What happens if you get future slime on both eyes?
laser eye
I'm
surgery.
not quite sure yet. It's
You
not
can't
been
see
done.
anything else other than the future.
It's not been done.
Laser eye surgery.
That must be terrible.
It must be awful living in the future. You can't see the past.
Yeah, to have it removed though, and you live in the past.
Don't know what's going on anymore. Can I play the advert so I can at least have 5 minutes to recover
Okay.
mentally? Thank you.
Well, it's one for the money.
Who's that? Is that Elvis? There's Elvis there. A brand new concept in computer gaming. There's Elvis. There's Elvis. Over 25 exciting levels. There's Elvis there. Elvis. The best thing since sliced. Elvis? Is that you? Elvis. All new multiplayer. There is Elvis. 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 The computer game. Not available anywhere.
A load of bouncing balls bouncing down the road. Remember this advert from 2005. Look at all of those balls. I saw a green one bouncing down the street. It's in San Francisco. Remember this advert from 2005? Yes, we do as well. But what was it advertising? Do you remember? No, we don't either. Balls. Visit Ireland, where you can come along for a drink in Old Flandoonigan's Irish Bar and Tapas. Meet some of the locals, like Murphy O'Pat, Paddy, Seamus O'Shamerson, and his one-legged dog, Juan. How many legs did he have? Huh? Ask me. Go on, ask me. Get out. You're not welcome here. Right, that's it, so I changed my mind. 2 for 1 on a Thursday. Leave me alone. Right.
Fallingforyou.com. You choose the person.
You go on the website and there's this huge catalogue of people and you can choose whichever one you want. It was amazing.
You choose what they wear.
There's lots of dresses to choose from. I chose a rain mac with pink boots, furry tail coming out the back of the rain mac, and like a big eyebrow hat. It was lovely.
And you choose the location.
The website was amazing. I had a Greek Adonis at the Hoover Dam with a firework in his bum.
And then they fall over.
And he just tripped over like.
For you.
And then I laughed my head off. She smashed her face into the floor.
And then she tripped over again and again and again, and she just left like a puddle.
That's the only website I use now that's great.
Fallingforyou.com. The best website to watch people fall over.
Come down to Jurassic Park, Linford Road, Middlesbrough. You'll get the chance to come face to face with a Diplodocus, Velociraptors, a Brontosaurus, a Stegosaurus, Jeff Goldblum, and the mighty T-Rex.
I was sat there and I was looking at these dinosaurs flapping about and I thought, this can't be real. Absolutely champion.
Somebody told us about it, so I thought I'd bring the family down and everything, and my husband got killed. Hey, I tell you what, we had a lovely day.
Visit our Jurassic Park restaurant, children's rides and dinosaur gift shop. Get your picture taken with a Triceratops. And if you play your cards right, you can even have an ice cold glass of Richard Attenborough's milk. Have a rip-roaring time with the whole family. Here at Jurassic Park, Middlesbrough.
The new album from Plush Goulash, now available on the freemusicarchive.org. Featuring over 30 tracks, this is some of the best music you'll ever hear. Described as a genius MIDI-fueled pop machine, Bambi Rashid and Elvis Herod will blow your socks off. Plush Goulash, Plush Goulash.
I went to the pictures the other day to see myself a film. Bride of Chucky was on screen free, so that's what I went to see. When it had finished, I thought to myself, I've got to tell me mates. So they all went to the pictures as well to see what I had seen. Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky all day. Bride of Chucky, 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 Bride of Chucky.
I went to the pictures the other day to see myself a film. Bride of Chucky was on screen 3, so that's what I went to see. When it had finished, I thought to myself, I've got to tell my mates. So they all went to the pictures as well to see what I had seen. Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky all day. Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky all day. Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky all day. Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky all day. Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky, Bride of Chucky all day.
So how did you like that then? Hey, that was Bride of Chucky off. Hey, did you like that? Did you enjoy that music by us? Did you? Was it your favourite thing ever? Because your face tells me it was.
Yeah, you're in love with me now.
You're in love with the pair of us.
You're in love with us.
You're in love with the Plush Goulash because you love Bride of Chucky, don't you?
Let's get married.
Let's have a marriage. And do you know who we're going to marry? The Bride of Chucky.
I fell out of love with you 2 years ago.
No, you didn't.
To be honest with you, lads.
Oh, don't be honest.
No, I will.
Yeah, this is our relationship staying together.
Yeah.
We're not honest.
We're honest together.
Oh, dear.
I love yous, and you're my good friends.
So you like everything we do? That's very
But,
nice.
you know my dislike for that song.
Yeah, that's why you played
and
it.
I just think, even if you mix it up, it's still terrible. Still garbage. And whilst being PG, it's still
sugar.
And
Shawshank Redemption.
It's still Shawshank Redemption. And basically, if you play this on this show ever again, then I quit.
Oh, awesome.
Was there a specific part of the song that you really don't like?
Yeah. All of it.
One specific bit.
Specifically all of it.
Specifically every single bit.
Every last drop.
What about, did you listen to the notes as well?
Every note, every beat, every lyric, every second, every being.
We should use that sample of what he's just said and put it into the track.
I also have a feeling that if I ever got married in my future life, and I invited you to the wedding, that when we go to play the first dance at the wedding, you will have mixed up the CDs and that song will come on.
Well, let me just find out if that does happen. Check out For the Future Slime.
I'm not going to share that one.
Oh, did you? Well, Dylan Cromwell's with us on the show. Could you tell us?
You wrote it.
You wrote it, didn't you?
I did, and no spoilers. I mean,
Oh,
look, if I've kept it quiet about Game of Thrones all this time, I mean, you know, I know exactly what's going to happen at the end of GOT because I wrote all of that as well for George R. R. Martin. Yeah.
Got?
Yes, I have got.
Anyway.
So I'm not gonna tell you anything.
Right. Okay, well I look forward to that.
Dylan, do you want to choose a song to play?
Yeah. I would love to hear a song by the Arctic Monkeys if you've got anything.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, we do.
Well, what we'll do is we'll do Like of the Week.
Okay.
And during that time, I will find some Arctic Monkeys for you. Okay?
Fantastic.
Is there any particular song that you
Oh,
like?
I really like that song. What's it called? Yorkshire Day.
Oh, that is brilliant.
Oh, it was Yorkshire Day the other day, wasn't it?
Oh, it was Yorkshire Day. Yeah. The Arctic Monkeys have just brought our track about it. And I love it. So we
It
really
is
got
a
to
good
listen to
track,
the
right,
albums,
actually.
Excellent. All right,
Yeah.
should we do the like of the week?
Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll play that song for you, sir, at the end of this segment. So,
I knew you would.
oh, well, I like that. You know, I will.
I like that.
I like that of the week.
I like that of the week.
I like that of the week.
Specifically this week.
Herod, would you like to start, sir? You
Yeah, I do.
slime ball.
Do you want to start here?
You
And take it outside, mate.
what? And I'll tell you what my like of the week is.
Yeah, I'll go outside and I'll tell you.
All right.
You coming?
Yeah.
All right, they're actually
leaving
leaving
so that they can talk about something they're supposed to be talking about on air, but they're going to go and do it off air because apparently it's that amazing and meaningful that they need to do it outside of the room.
Shall we just guess what they're talking about? So, what do you think Elvis's like is then?
I think it's something to do with brass instruments.
Brass instruments. That's
Yeah,
your guess.
euphonium, French horn, tenor horn, something like that.
Yeah.
Possibly with a small mammal inserted in it because he's like with ferrets and stoats,
Yeah.
well, especially when it comes to trumpets.
Excellent. Are you actually going to share this with? Or should we
He
just?
just actually went outside and
Don't
said,
tell them.
"Okay, we were actually going to leave you and go to the pub."
Well, I wanted it just to go to the pub.
I said, "Shall we go to the pub?"
Would have been quite.
And for a second, I went, "Oh."
You said no.
Well, I wanted to, but I've just got buttons to press. All right.
You knob twiddler.
So my guess of trumpets wasn't far off.
No,
really.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why did you share your like of the week?
Oh, yeah, right.
No, we just try to guess yours.
The thing is, with the like of the week, does it have to be something that you've liked this week, or is it just
It can
the one
be
that you like this week?
It just.
I like it this week.
It can be. You can like it all the time.
I can like
doesn't it?
anything from any time.
To be honest
this
with
week.
you,
To be honest, it's
you
just
can
something.
lie.
And Harry,
You can make this up.
it's just something you like, really.
Yeah, but no one else has talked rubbish today. It's all been quite serious, factual conversation, hasn't it? There's been no, not even a bending of the truth in today's show. It's all been very
What did you
straightforward.
just call me?
A knob twiddler.
Oh, that was ages ago. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been twiddling with these knobs here, that's why.
It can be anything, Herod. So something you've liked for a while, or something
Having
you
me
like
back,
particularly.
having me back scratched.
Oh.
Shall I do that for you on air?
Yes, please.
He's gonna purr like a walrus, isn't he?
Ooh.
I can confirm that's a sweaty back.
And he did actually purr.
I feel good now.
That was Herod's. Bambi, do
All
you
right.
have anything?
Yeah, I like picking Herod's skin from under my nails. I quite like that.
How did that manage to come through his shirt?
Yeah, but that is brilliant. He sweats.
This
skin
isn't my
through his
shirt, mate.
Wow,
his-
you have plaid skin.
I do have plaid
that's his
skin.
tattoo.
Plaid skin.
What I do with
Plaid
the skin?
skin, just like my dad's skin. He supports Dunstable FC as well.
See, what I do with the skin from under the nails is I'm actually creating a second Elvis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you build up enough of that over the years, and then you can start to.
Do you remember when
a new, more docile version of him?
the other Elvis?
More docile.
Elvis, yeah, Elvis original.
The original Elvis.
yeah.
Do you remember him?
I do, yeah.
he's good,
He was great. He was great at parties. He did this lovely little trick where he could
die on the toilet, yeah. You want to see my party trick?
every time.
I'm burning love.
He made a mistake. He thought you said potty trick.
Ah, yes.
So that's my like. I like your skin.
Thank you, babes. Thanks, sweetie pie.
Do you have anything, sir?
My like of the week.
Yeah.
I like who I have booked in for the Middlehaven Festival on
Excuse
August
me?
23rd.
Who have you booked in for the Middlehaven Festival?
I have booked in. We've got a load of acts on, obviously. We've got The Feeling and Chloe Howell and George Barnum. But
The Feeling's quite a score.
Yeah. Cost us a fortune.
What do they sing?
They sing
about emotions.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. It's indie. Yeah. I have booked in.
Have you not
a
got
9 foot tall predator robot?
Oh yes, with lasers.
Called Predatron, and he's absolutely awesome. Yeah.
Have you actually done that? Is it free?
Yeah. No, I've booked in a 9 foot predator. Right. We've got 2 stages at this festival on August 23rd. And
plug away, my friend.
I'm going to plug away. Tickets start from £10. Get yourself on www.middlehavenfestival.com. Go on, get a fill. It's going to be an amazing festival. It's a new festival for Middlesbrough, so it's going to be absolutely awesome. I've booked a 9 foot predator robot. He's got CO2 cannons. He fires. He's got confetti cannons. He's got lasers.
And
he's
stuff.
got lasers.
Yeah.
He does. Yeah. And we're going to be sticking some. We're going to be sticking on some righteous dubstep to annoy people.
You can't go wrong with lasers,
and righteous dubstep.
Righteous dubstep. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Brilliant.
So when we drop the bass, he's probably just going to start unleashing
the mayhem,
the
absolute
confetti.
Yeah.
Is this the same?
I don't think.
Is this the same predator that's been on the clock tower of Middlesbrough for years?
No, that's
the real one.
Yeah, that's the predator. At 1:15 and 1:45 every hour,
he shoots someone.
He will choose somebody from Middlesbrough to kill. Now, in between those hours of his killing,
Yep.
In between those hours of killing, he actually goes and folds the clothes in Marks and Spencer's.
He does.
He
does.
arranges
right
the
next
clothes.
door, isn't it?
Yeah,
That's his new job. He used to actually break into people's houses and fix up their furniture.
Yeah.
He used to just kind of, it was sort of a type of anti-burglary. He used to just break into people's houses and then just sort of fix up a
the
sideboard.
furniture.
In the mid-80s, he ran a chain of Pasitos, didn't he?
He
But
did.
ice cream
He was
shops.
running ice cream stores, yeah.
It went wrong for him, though, didn't it?
Yeah, it went really, really wrong for him in the 80s. The Predator, see, here's the problem with being a Predator. You've got this thermal camouflage. Yeah, so it makes you invisible, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair dues, okay. Now, that's all very well and good, but, see, the Predator can only see temperature. He's got, like, thermostatic vision or something like that, right?
So you can see
he
the
only
warm
colours. Yeah, he can only see warm stuff, so cold things, he can't see.
Yeah.
So, the problem with working in Pasito's ice cream store is that he was invisible and he couldn't see his own ice cream.
Yeah, it didn't work out for him, did it?
It looked very ridiculous.
He did take on staff in the end and left it to them when he
moved on. Moved on. To
he got Freddie Krueger in, but Freddie kept making a mess of the lemon tops.
I remember thinking there was a flake in my 99 and it was one of Freddie's fingers.
Yeah, it was a complete nightmare, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was a nightmare, wasn't it?
Yeah, I saw. I know Freddie had fingers.
Yeah,
yes.
Freddie got fingers.
Didn't he?
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, absolutely.
Freddie Game of Thrones fingers.
Yeah, no, I mean, he had other stuff as well.
Give him his correct name.
He employed other stuff as well. Did the Predator at the ice cream store? He got a Russ Abbott in, but nobody would buy anything.
He created a great atmosphere, didn't he?
Russ Abbott.
Yeah, well, they didn't sell any ice cream for weeks and weeks on end, and then they realised it was because Russ Abbott was there.
It was because of the Bellarember Gobstoppers,
12.
It's 12.
The Bellarember Gobstoppers.
One for every zodiac sign.
The Bellarember Gobstoppers.
Yeah, that was the reason.
Yeah.
She kept putting them on top of the ice creams.
I remember.
Hey, I tell you who's good. Macy Gray, have you heard of her? She's an up-and-coming star. She's going to do well.
Hey, do you want to borrow this future slide?
Yeah, go on then.
I think you're in the past. I think you're stuck in the past.
Am I?
I hate the past.
Stuck in the pasta.
Don't you do a really good Macy Gray Gollum impression?
Nope.
Yeah, you do. I'd like to hear it right now, please.
Macy Gray Gollum.
Yes.
So like Macy Gray and Gollum.
Yeah.
Speaking of Gollum, Morgan, fantastic.
Are you going to do your impression after?
There's you know that Lord of the Rings film?
Yeah.
I've heard of that.
Do you remember Wormtongue?
Oh yeah, the guy who plays Wormtongue.
Yeah, he's called Brad Dourif.
Yeah.
Do you know who he does the voice of?
Gollum.
Chucky. He does the voice of Chucky.
What's your favourite Chucky film?
Is it Bride of?
Bride of
Is it
Chucky.
Bride of Chucky?
It's made me feel better. Can you do your Macy?
Bride of Chucky.
Bride of Chucky.
Can you do your Macy Gray Gollum impression, please?
I haven't done it for a long time. I need to practice it.
We'll practice it now on air.
In my last just and there were bruises on my face. Oh, so
I loved it when Macy did that.
I think your Gollum's better than your Macy Gray. Well, conversely, I think my Macy Gray's slightly better than my Gollum.
She'd beg to differ. She goes,
Where do they go from here? Where do they stop? I believe a power pockets. What if your guidance pocket says?
it's better than your Billy Connolly.
Your multicoloured Billy Connolly.
Multicoloured Billy Connolly.
Multicoloured Billy
It's my purple beard. You got something against my beard?
I meant your multicultured Billy Connolly, but either way, I've got your track.
Oh,
what is it? The Arctic Monkeys. Oh, yeah, let's have a bit of the Arctic Monkeys
And
then.
Yorkshire Day, is it not?
Yorkshire Day. Bring it on.
Is. I've got a cough after all them impressions.
You
I didn't do any,
of them.
but right, here we go.
To it. Do you like my swagger? Does it sound like I'm the kind of bloke who'd nick your chips? Well, if you like our MySpace and you think it's mint, you can put us in your friends and link to it. Yeah, there's a million other bands, but we leave them for dead. So get your kit off and have some bread now, yeah, 'cause it's Yorkshire Day. Yeah, it's Yorkshire Day. Open up a new batch of Tetley's tea bags now, 'cause it's Yorkshire Day. I'm gonna grow a mustache and put a tweed flat cap on my head. I'm gonna grow some rhubarb and get myself a bird of prey and call it Kez. Yeah, we've got a cool website to promote our band. We've got a bit of attitude, but we're essentially bland. But I know we must rock, 'cause the critics said. So get your kit off and have some bread now, yeah, 'cause it's Yorkshire Day. Yeah, it's Yorkshire Day. Toast me up a slice of Hovis, yeah, 'cause it's Yorkshire Day. We don't care if our album sounds exactly like our demo, as long as we can have a bevy and a Parmo. Then round it off at the end of the night with a shag and a lemon top. I know I'm off my face, but I'm not too drunk to get it up.
Betty Boo.
Betty Boo doing the do.
So, that was what?
What is the do?
I don't know.
Is that
but
dance?
she's doing
the
it.
dance the do?
Well, I've heard of the do.
I thought she meant like
What's
like
the
a
do?
like a number two.
We've got the dupe as well.
Oh, she's doing a do.
I'm just going to do a do.
She's made a song about it.
I thought it was about skipping driving lessons.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
You know, I didn't get that from that though, but I can see what you mean.
Maybe you would have to
nonsensical
skip the
fool.
driving lesson if you really needed a bad doo-doo.
If you need to do the do, then you got to skip driving lessons.
What if you don't have a driving lesson that day?
Well,
you got to.
You have to book one.
Yeah,
to
book
skip
one
it.
and skip it.
That
Yes,
is
so
a
you can do the
nightmare of
do.
a situation. I hope I never find myself in that situation.
What, driving?
Yeah. I don't ever want to drive.
So that was Betty Boo doing the do.
What does that mean?
I
doing the
don't
do?
know.
I think it means deja vu doing the do.
Oh, Betty Boo doing the
before
deja
that-
vu.
Before that was Yorkshire Day.
By who was that by again?
That was the Arctics.
It was, wasn't
I
it?
don't think it was.
Yeah, I think it was.
If you listen carefully, I don't think it was.
I think you'll find it.
Prove otherwise.
Okay, so that was some songs. So yeah. That festival, what
Oh,
are
yeah.
the dates again, sorry?
August 23rd.
Is it just one day?
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't have a predator for 2 days. They get
Yeah, absolutely. He starts like making ice cream and it just goes to buggery.
What day is that? Is that
August 23rd? It's Saturday. It's the Saturday. It's the bank holiday weekend.
That sounds good.
Is this
so basically, anyone who's not going to Creamfields can come to us.
Is this actually at Middle
They
Hill?
don't have a
Yeah,
predator.
it's right near the Temenos sculpture. You know that giant net in the middle of nowhere catching nothing.
So you got a predator and a Terminator.
We haven't got a Terminator, unfortunately.
Temenos?
We have a Terminos, but that's a Temenos, not a Terminator. We do have.
I get confused.
We've got all kinds of other stuff as well. We've got walkabout performances. We've got loads of bands. Also building a marquee that I'm going to stick a load of projection mapping and stuff inside.
Ooh, the Marquis de Sade.
Hey,
absolutely. Yeah,
he's having that.
Do you need anyone else? Just like some of your close friends, or
No, we have to buy a ticket like everyone else, mate.
well, we
What are you talking about? I have to buy a ticket.
we can still buy a ticket, but do you need any maybe a radio show during the day,
That would be amazing.
or maybe a dance off?
A dance off.
I'll do a dance off.
Yeah.
I had a Russian friend called Dance Off.
Did
you?
Yeah.
You like belly dance off?
I'll do a belly dance off.
Yeah.
I'll
That'd be
dance my
good.
belly off.
That'd sell tickets, mate.
Yeah. Well, we've got fairground rides as well. You know, Crow's Fair. We've got some of those rides in there as well. So you can actually come and do a radio show on one of the
On a
rides.
ride.
That would
As
be
long as we
pretty
don't
awesome.
get dizzy for a year, like that poor woman earlier.
Yeah. Well, she's just a ditz, right?
Could we eat could we eat ice cream on the rides like they did with that?
Oh, is it that program?
Don't eat ice cream on the ride with the Predator.
No,
It will not work out.
He doesn't like that. does
Knock
he?
you sick.
Yeah.
That sounds. I'm looking forward to that.
What, being sick with
Yeah.
the Predator?
Lots of ice cream.
Puking up all over the shop.
We're coming to the end now.
Yeah, we've got 12 minutes left.
I know.
Do you think we can ramble for 12 minutes?
What's that? Affirmative slight change.
Oh, it's another plush track if you want to play one. Or
Nah.
No?
I've had enough of them for a lifetime.
It's nothing like...
What's Superhuman Touch?
Oh, that is...
That's the track. That's the track you should leave on. I don't know.
Should leave on forever.
Yeah, just put it on. That's Athlete. It's an amazing song.
It's a genuine athlete track.
Oh, I
Yeah, that is for real. That
What's Moby Loves? I know what Moby Love's been famous. That's another plush goulash.
That's not a plush goulash
That's
one.
not.
I can't put any claim on that one.
Was it-
That is a mouthful of biscuit.
Oh, it's a mouthful of biscuits. Sorry.
That's them two on that
Oh,
side.
I might play that one then.
Oh, right, yeah.
Whoa!
Go on then.
Whoa.
Play it. It's fun.
Okay, we'll play that and then we'll come back and do some
Talking.
Kissing. Can we
do
kiss?
some
Can we all
snogging.
kiss?
Yep.
We'll snog to end the show.
Is that how you're going to snog?
Huh?
Is that how you
Oh,
snog?
can I just say?
That sounds more like
I
it
didn't
was
do my like of the week.
Oh, all right, okay. Play
jellyfish,
the
didn't it?
jingle again.
Do you know why I didn't do my like of the week?
Because you're a forgetful little
You're a
bugger.
silly
You've
little
talked
bugger.
about ice cream for 20 hours.
And you like ice cream.
I do like ice cream. But yeah, I like the fact that a couple of weeks ago, well, months ago now,
Yeah.
we did a segment on here where we did like a Lonely Heart section where I pleaded.
All right.
Pleaded.
Yeah.
Do you remember when
I
you were saying you were
remember.
like, "Oh, you'll never get a girlfriend."
I didn't say
Aw.
that.
You were like, "Oh, you've
got one now,
You're an
though.
idiot. You'll never get a
Oh,
girlfriend."
it's good to see you
Good
received the check.
news. I have a girlfriend.
Is it?
Morgan
And she's
Fantastic
real.
has a girlfriend. That is real.
Does she know about this
Yeah.
though? Does she know about this show?
Does she know about you?
I like that.
Yes, she knows about me.
She knows all about you.
She knows everything.
She can't know.
Oh, it's all about you,
And
isn't
she
it?
stayed. So I'm
Yeah,
pleasantly surprised.
this is really starting to stretch credulity. I have
To be honest,
say.
I'm more surprised the fact that she, she quite likes me. So
And she
that's
doesn't.
nice.
She doesn't mind all those bulges on your head.
Doesn't mind the bulges or the warts. She doesn't mind
The beak, the
the fact I've got 8 testicles.
And she doesn't mind the fact that your elbow's shaped like a banana.
Yep. Well, every little helps.
Right?
Yes, it does. You're listening to BBC Radio 1.
Do you know what? We didn't once mention what station we're on. Just
Oh, it's
confusion.
CVFM.
CVFM.
BBC Radio 4.
You
Can we do the
contact
little news bit?
CVFM? There's no
Can we
point.
just do the little beep thing? I want to do that.
Sounds like a plush goulash song.
You're listening to BBC Radio 4. And now the news with Morgan Fantastic.
Oh, that's the dream, that isn't it? One
Is
day.
that what you'd like to do on BBC Radio 4?
One day.
Won't happen.
Then I'll come on and go, A woman turned into a rhino. Look, there's some seagulls.
A feathered ocelot fell down a well.
And became Tuesday.
Chris Evans, do you want to hear my unusual animal friends?
Yes, please.
This is my best friend. His name's Broken Winge.
Right, we'll quickly play that song and then we'll come back.
We can't play it.
You're going to have to just play it at the pace it's already been made at.
No, I'm going to play it quickly. I'm going to
Yeah.
It's about 130 BPM. We'll have to leave it alone.
Just leave it at 130 BPM. Don't be messing with the tempos and speeds now.
Because you don't know what you're doing.
I don't even know what that means, Pet.
Exactly.
Keep it all as it was.
I will, don't
All right.
Moby loves being famous. Moby loves being famous. Moby loves eating hummus. Gonna open up a little vegan cafe. Yeah, Moby loves being famous. Moby loves being famous. Moby loves eating hummus. Gonna open up a little vegan cafe. Yeah, Moby loves being famous. Moby loves eating hummus. Gonna open up a little vegan cafe on the corner of the street by the light. Always tapping where they don't eat meat and they don't eat cheese, but they're never short of apples and they're never short of peas. Ooh, Moby, your job is so hard. 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 He's got no personality, he's bald and thin, and he's not quite as talented as Fat Boy Slim. Makes him tunes in his bedroom when his mommy's not in, and he steals all the music off the dead and cashes in. Cheese, but they're never short of apples and they're never short of peas. Yeah. Moby loves being famous. Moby loves being famous. Moby loves eating hummus. No more scraping and saving. He's got no personality, he's bald and thin, and he's not quite as talented as Fat Boy Slim. Makes him tunes in his bedroom when his mommy's not in, and he steals all the music off the dead and cashes in.
Okay, and that was Moby Loves Being Famous by Mouthful of Biscuits.
It's all kicking off in here, everyone.
It is. We had a little dance. We had a little sing along.
I just ejaculated confetti. And, yeah, we're just having a jolly good time, aren't we, kids?
We were. We were, yeah.
Now we're leaving. Bye.
never to return again after that.
We'd like to thank
Covered confetti
Dylan.
in my eyes.
Yes.
Everywhere.
Told you to shut them. We'd like to thank Dylan Cromwell for joining us
Yes,
today
thank you,
and for
Dylan.
writing everything we've ever done.
Absolutely, it was an absolute pleasure for you.
Yes, it
And
was.
Billy Connolly for doing the weather, whether you like it or not.
We
Earlier.
did have Sean Bean in, but you know what? He annoyed me, so we decided
No,
not to get him on.
He died.
He died.
Yeah, he
does
died.
everything.
He got killed.
Yeah.
So we'd like to say thank you for listening today. It's been a good show, I think. Bye.
Bye.
See you. Bye.
All right. Bye from Bambi Rashid.
Goodbye from Elvis Herod.
Goodbye from Morgan. Fantastic. Next, you've got Mike's Indie Emporium.
You have.
Coming up, some great music there.
How do you know? You don't know.
I do. I've listened before.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, no, he wrote it, so we know. It's
I wrote it,
I've
so I know
listened. I've
exactly
listened to
what
indie.
That's all right
I've
then.
listened to indie music before, so it'll be good.
Not all of it's
haven't.
great, though.
Huh?
I don't
Not all
even
of
know
it's
what it
great.
is. I don't know what it is.
Sat there, don't.
Yes,
And,
I'm sure he doesn't think all indie music's great.
I have one last thing that I think you all should know.
Go on, then.
Time is cyclical.
Oh my
You
word!
thought it was a straight line? It isn't.
It's all going
Goes
round and round.
and round.
You have absolutely destroyed
Baffled
my understanding of
it's
time.
baffled my oxygen.
Totally
Yeah,
baffled my
absolutely.
oxen.
I've absolutely broken your winch.
We had this argument the other week. It's baffled my
It's
oxygen.
oxen. We made this.
Okay, well, stay daft side. Thank you very
Yeah.
Bisexual.
Bye.
Bye, idiots.
Just search CVF.